should be ready to roll.
I'm always ready when I'm ready. And I'm not ready till I'm ready.
Oh, it says we're live. Are we
And
live?
we're live. We can say hi to
Oh,
everybody
can we
now.
go? Hi, guys. I tell you, this delay thing in StreamYard gets me every time because I never know when to say hello.
I normally go by and Carolyn Clank is already saying that,
Woohoo.
commenting about. Oh, I guess I can put it up there.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Let you be able to see it with those beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, I get them from my daddy, and I share them with my Aunt Willa. And yeah, it's a family thing. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I got Joey and Alexander in, and
Woohoo!
hopefully Mama Carolyn.
Hi, Mama Carolyn. So welcome, y'all. It's another Thursday. What? Let me say what?
That. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. So we run them a little different here. If you have any questions, make sure you put it in all caps and tag us in the questions so that we see it. And also, we want everybody to throw up some blue hearts or pink hands and wave to everybody and say hello, 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 so that y'all don't have to be saying hello in the chats. You can if you want. I ain't gonna stop you because I think it's still awesome, and I do it when I'm in those lives. But in our sense,
holy rapid talk. Did you all get that? I couldn't understand.
Yeah.
What'd you put in there?
Nothing yet. Well, I mean, I just put wine in it. It's Thursday. It's our Saturday.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And we're loving being here, and we're loving being inside because it's wet and soggy outside, guys.
It is, but it was really, really nice taking a rainy day. We've been really hitting it hard, y'all, on the outside studio, or the YouTube studio cabin build, and we've come a really far, long ways. We talked a little bit about it this morning on the coffee chat with the chickens, so I probably won't go all the way into detail like we did with our folks in the morning, but yeah, it's coming along, and it's coming along faster than we anticipated. So, but we've been hitting it hard, and we're ready for a down day. So I took that opportunity to bake some cookies. So my handsome man.
Yes, they're delicious. You don't even have to ask; it's automatically known.
Yep, and I did video it, and I do have plans to put it on the coffee chat with chickens. It is my soft batch cream cheese chocolate chip cookies. They are just super soft. You can almost like make them into a cream pie. Like put the cream in between them and sandwich them.
Yeah, this batch, like I was telling her when we were eating it, because they're a little bit bigger. Because
I made them bigger because somebody likes them bigger.
But they were thicker, a little thicker too, because these ones don't like spread out as much as you like. Normally, you can put a cookie in a ball on the sheet, and as you bake it, it'll like flatten and thin out. Mm-hmm. But these ones don't do that, so it almost had a like cakey texture. So yeah, it would have been great as like an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, they're so yummy. But I'll put those I'll do a video on that. And I had all intents and purposes of editing all day, but I've been wanting to do it and I hadn't done it yet. I finally downloaded and upgraded to Adobe Premiere Plus or Adobe Premiere Pro. And so I spent the day doing tutorials and playing around within the editing system because I graduated, I guess you could say, to a place with Adobe Rush that it was lacking some of the things that I really wanted to do. Hi, Baba Nana. And so I really needed to take that next step up. And I know Mel has been bugging me to upgrade, and David has been bugging me to upgrade. Not bugging, but you get my drift. And so I was really, really wanting to anyway. But yet there's a long learning curve. So I really needed a day where I could just, I say day. How cute. Yeah, it's going to take me a hot minute, but it's got potential. I just have to learn it all. And then, yeah.
Johnny said he wanted some. Hi, Brian.
I'm sure I'll make some. I know.
There you go.
I'm baking your bread now. Oh, yay. Yay. Is it raining where you're at? because I'm curious because I follow the old wives' tale of I don't bake bread on a rainy day. So I'm curious as to what everyone's thoughts are with that. I don't know if it's the rainy day, the barometric pressure. I don't know. I ain't into all that scientific stuff, but it works. But yeah, let me know how you like it. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. These are the same cookies I took
That's
over to Mama
Maggie
B's.
Moo.
Oh, hi,
Check your
Maggie
stuff.
Moo. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, awesome. For sure. Yep, I'll have the recipe on the coffee chat with
Where
the
was that
chickens too.
at?
What?
Oh, right there.
Yes, the whoopie pie. They would make amazing chocolate chip whoopie pies. I new menu item maybe. Whew.
Yes, guys, we are seeing it, and Debbie is pointing it out for us again. That
Again?
yeah, they're. I know not too long ago, and I pulled him up. Debbie and or
Mhm.
Bob and Donna, the Teagues, they kept getting unsub from us. So just make sure you're checking, guys. It's a warning. Everybody's out there just trying to let you know. But if you hadn't heard
Yeah.
it already,
Yeah, it's like every now and it seems like once every quarter, YouTube goes through and purges. And I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to it because clearly she and I interacted with each other all the time. So it can't be because she doesn't comment or anything. So I don't know what their algorithm plays with. But yeah, check your subscription status if you're here and you see it. Hey Bert, how you doing, sister? Yeah. Bert's so funny. She'll message me and be like, Lane, I gotta wait to spill the bean or to get the beans because she thinks since she's our sister and all that she gets early release stuff. Okay, she does. Yes.
did I say there are some,
Yeah.
but they won't last very long. I can promise you that.
Yeah, probably not. Because I just made a small batch. The reason I ended up baking those today is because yesterday when I was baking bread, I realized that the humongous bag I had in the pantry I thought was flour was actually sugar. And so I typically will like to empty my flour out of my big flour bin before I add new. That way I'm making sure my product is new. And I only had so much flour and I had to get it used up. So he got cookies today. And so I made a very small batch, easily doubleable, tripleable. You could double it and triple it.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Words are hard.
I don't even know what you were trying to double or triple or anything.
So asking about how much I'm assuming you're talking about the baby goats. I'm going to keep the girls. So I have one male, not sure which one, that possibly may be spoken to. I'm not sure about the other little boy. We don't have intentions of keeping our boys. If anything, I'd like to trade for another boy so that we can breed without having to worry about the bloodlines.
Right.
So, we're just enjoying the baby goats. And yes, I will get video of them frolicking around and playing. And the goats are, oh, yeah, I guess if you hadn't seen any videos, but you were in our last live, you wouldn't know what we were getting, would they? Oh, because we told them on our last live.
We did.
We did. Okay.
The cat's out of the bag. You're not spilling beans.
No. I knew I wasn't spilling the beans. I was just trying to remember what day we brought him home. We brought him home last Friday, which would have been a day after our last live. So I just wanted to make sure that if you didn't know we got him, we did get him. There is still one mama pregnant. So we will see. Well, we were told she's pregnant. Chances are she was. She was exposed full time to a male. So we'll see. Why don't you bake bread on a rainy day? So the theory is that the barometric pressure and the humidity in the air affects how much flour you use in your bread, as well as how much it rises and how dense the bread becomes. Because if it's humid because of rain, your flour is going to absorb that and somehow pass it onto your process. And I don't know.
Maybe. Well, and yeah, So Legacy Home and Garden said rain, snow, sleet, or hail, I bake bread, no problem. So,
Yeah.
but then Christine's backing it up like,
Yeah, no. So I don't know. I guess maybe that's for a trial run.
there you go. There's your word you were looking for.
Scientific. Yes, we'll take it. We need a White Rock Nation dictionary of all of our words. Yes. Yes. Great with fudge. I bet it would be. My favorite's peanut butter fudge, though. I'm not big on chocolate fudge. Yes.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Another
Thank
baked
you
bread?
for the. I didn't see it as a.
Oh, thank you. Why don't you
super.
make? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Seen it as a super. Yeah. I don't know. I think that it kind of goes along the line with like the whole rebel canning, the whole sourdough. You know, you're going to have all your school of thoughts, and oh, you have to do it this way, and you have to do it that way. And there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. And it was just kind of one of those things where I don't know. I think one time I tried to bake bread on a rainy day and it flopped. So maybe that's why I just don't bake on a rainy day. But I'm going to try now.
So,
Hello, Jamie.
But I'll follow up with her next question.
Yes. So you had she had two bucklings today. I did see that on Facebook. I'm all about trading. I really want to be able to be sustainable in the goat production. The girls are getting a lot more friendly. So I do believe, that when I get the stanchion built, I can really start training them on the stanchion and getting used to milking. It's a process, and I try to respect their hesitancy towards us until they really get to know us. But today was a turning point. It really was. They were waiting for us, and I almost had Ellie Mae eating out of my hand. So she wanted to. Oh, she wanted to, but I couldn't quite get her there. So I think it's going to be soon. Yes.
Bob said he'll gladly help you do cookies.
I'm sure he will.
We'll get some more flour, and I guess we need to go deliver them.
Yeah, we need to see them. Need to see them.
Mama Carolyn's got a question.
All right. When are your birthdays for my calendar? So my birthday is November 1st, and Jason's birthday is October 6th. Yep.
She wasn't spilling beans, she was picking them up.
That's typically how it goes. Well, no, this morning you were picking up the dog food, so I wasn't the one that did it. Hey, Treasure Hunter Neil. Yes.
Wait, right there. Just leave it more sticky. It should be fine.
Okay. What does Pat Gary say? He says something about not baking bread on a rainy day. It said it's the humidity that messes with your ingredients, leaving too much. Yeah, kind of like what I think I had read. So I'm gonna give it a try. The seedlings, they are doing amazing, guys. I really need to shoot from the greenhouse. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I am ready to start up planting. We should be eating salads by next week, I would say, if not sooner. And the zucchini plants are doing amazing. I'm hoping to get some early zucchini. I still need to plant my peas and my beans, but everything else, I think not everything germinated, or they're kind of slower to germinate, but I think I'm going to do all right. I think the ones that I planted before our West Side trip, those have germinated and are growing. So I'm really pleased. So yay.
And David Moffat just gifted.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David, and welcome to 10 new members.
Yeah. And I must tell you guys too.
Jasonisms. Yes.
If you want your royalty certificate, please email us at whiterockhomestead@gmail.com so that I know what email you want your certificate sent, because they are really cool certificates. And I meant to go back and try to search everybody last week, but I just haven't had time. If I have an email that comes to me, then I can get it done, boom, and send it right back. And so it's a great reminder for me, because I still have tons of them made up for Knights and Aboves. that I don't have delivered because I don't have emails. So, yeah.
So Dave
Hi,
from
Dave.
Ohio says it's an old wives' tale. Probably came from when they baked outside.
Hmm.
I'll buy that.
Interesting.
That makes total sense.
Interesting. Well, when I get some more flour, I will test that theory and I'll let you know.
So deciding on the floor material yet, that is still up in discussion. I know we mentioned it in our coffee chat this morning to everybody that watched. That was kind of an opinion, and we still need to go through and kind of update what the comments and ideas were there.
A lot of really good ideas, and one that we kind of want to talk to that poster about. It was our Canadian friend, Stephen.
Oh,
yeah. So he had a good idea too. So we're keeping our options open. We haven't quite yet decided yet. So woo-hoo. The goats are cute. Oh, speaking of the goats, if you guys haven't seen on the community page and on our Facebook page, I had posted pictures of the baby goats, and we're going to let the members of White Rock Nation name the baby goats. So what I'm going to do is from everyone's submissions, we're going to pick. Apparently, talking's hard. We're going to pick our top 3, and then we're going to put it out as a poll to our members. The post will actually be for members only, and then they will get to choose the names of the goats. Really awesome submissions. I'm keeping track of all of them. They're really great. Why do they call it a wives' tale? I've never seen a woman with a tail. Hey, Tim. Yeah. I think because I want to say historically, you never met my ex. I think historically, women carried the knowledge. At least I want to believe they did.
They gossiped. I mean, if you want to call it knowledge, I don't know, but
shared little tips and tricks, and they just.
And yes, thank you, David. The memberships is.
We appreciate.
And
that.
actually,
did you want to talk about that?
I do. David, you had brought it up when we opened up memberships, and when you went to gift a membership, it only allows you to gift at the level 2, not the level 1. And I didn't understand that. So the email response I got back from YouTube, because we know that YouTube selects who gets the memberships when they're gifted. And but it said that their response was whatever was less than $5.99 but closest to, so that one, the night level, is $3.99. So therefore that becomes the level that YouTube will gift, even though we have one below it. But
whatever one's closest to 5.
Yes, whichever one is closest to $5.99, they're gonna gift that. But it's one that is less than. So like a lot of people have them at like $1.99, and we did a 99-cent and a $3.99. Yeah. So they picked that one.
And the problem is I can't go back and change it, because if you modify any of the membership levels, it knocks everybody out. And then you have to restart that level again. And I don't want to do that. So I just saw that we have another lady go up. Where are you going? There we go.
Sarah Brown.
Oh,
welcome in, Sarah Brown.
Hi, Sarah. She's from the river, but there was someone else that bought a member. Check up one of those. Carolyn. Yes, Carolyn. I saw it zip through. She is now a lady. She is a member of the White Rock Nation royalty as a lady. So anytime you speak with her, speak to her as Lady Carolyn. I just love that. That's so fun.
Yes. Paul Case, which he's got serious sawmill over there. So what is good floor material? Said one sawmill. Yes, and we are leaning very strongly towards that method, because I think we can do it in a 2-phase without slowing down our progress.
Yeah, so we want to reach out to the subscriber that had this suggestion and make sure, because he's very knowledgeable in that, and make sure that our ideas for it are going to work. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah.
And we'll throw that up there too, because I do have the representing the 10 Killer YouTube meetup shirt, and Thoughts and prayers out for Tim with an upcoming injury repair. So we hope you're
and
gonna
Sarah,
pull through
thank
that
you.
one.
We love you. We cannot wait for July. We could go back to the river camp and frolic with all of our friends. Yes, absolutely. Oh, there's Eric and Missy with Tilty K. Woo! Hi guys. Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, that's not fun.
Oh no, yeah. Strep was always something that we really tried to stay away from because I have two children. Well, two of my children, actually Jake and Jenna, out of my three have what's called gutates.
Yes, Xander.
Yeah. And gutates is a disease that it's an autoimmune disease thingy majigger that where the strep binds with the gutates or the psoriasis, the gene that causes psoriasis, even though they don't have psoriasis, they carry the gene and it binds with it. And then it causes like the killer T cells to come out and puff up and red. And so, yeah, strep was something that we actually had a medical thing with the school that if strep was in the school, the kids were out because we were talking about a month-long treatment 2-3 times a week to get it taken care of. So yeah, definitely don't like strep. We stay away from it at all costs.
Thank you, Mama Carolyn.
Thank you, Mama Carolyn.
And then Bob's their suggestion.
Barney, Thelma, Louise, and Opie. We've had some really awesome.
And there was one. What are your plans with the baby goats?
With the baby goats?
Yeah.
So we are going to keep the female right now. Out of the three, we only have one female. We do have one goat that's still pregnant, so we're hoping that she'll deliver within the next 2 weeks or so. And my goal is to milk. I want to milk them, and that for me is more important. I know some people do eat goats. That is not. I can't. I'm not going against anybody that does. Me personally, I've never had an animal on my farm or my homestead that I did not eat. This is actually the first. But I still see it as a viable homesteading option because I want to be able to get milk from our goats, which will provide all of our dairy. That is the hope. So if it means selling off some of the goats, then I'm fine with that.
And I'm sure it's going to end up, I mean, as we develop it more, it'll be, we can kind of figure out what's going to work best for us is, do we sell them off? Do we just trade them off? Kind of both, I think, are going to be
a combination of both.
Other than the females, but also we don't want to get too many.
Yeah, because we already have 6. We went from 0 to 6.
Yeah. So
with more to come.
All right, and then
did you have something?
I did. It's up there. So the membership not being available in the UK.
Wow.
I'm not sure. I see that.
I know that Jonesy's a member, but I don't. Well, he's Australia, which that's no.
He's Tasmania. But,
yeah, Tasmania.
I'm not sure why, because I don't remember seeing any restriction in there about it being from not being able to do it from other countries. So honestly, I don't have an answer.
So is it true that it affects your heart? Sorry.
Maybe that's currency value flux, I guess.
I had an issue taking
a drink.
Joe
Jacobson.
The strep virus has the bacteria. It has a really weird way of attaching to certain things. I honestly don't know if it's bad on your heart, but it can cause a really huge immune response, which is similar to what my kids have, that their bodies just kind of turn against them. So if it happens to settle in any one of those areas, then yes, it could be very detrimental to the heart as well.
No, Larry and Curly.
I think someone else actually.
Yeah. There's Peaches.
Hi, Petrus. What you got?
Oh, right there.
Y'all need to. Oh, yes. I know. I need to do that because I had done those first ones thinking that, oh, this is all we were going to get. Yeah. And because the emojis are on a graduated release. So you can only have this many if you have this many subscribers. And then you can have this many if you have this many subscribers. I never anticipated ever that we would have this many subscribers. So, yes, I will be making some more emojis. What are your guys' suggestions for that? Throw it in the comments and let me know, and or send me an email or whatever. And yeah, I will make as many emojis as we can. That is something I need to work on.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Joe Jr. says if you're on an iPad, so
How did you
the
fix
joint. So the answer to anybody, because we have iPhones, so we run into the same issue, is it should be in the description of this video. If you just click the more, there'll be a link that you can join through that link or go to our description. But in the description of every video and our lives, you just have to hit the more info right below the video and it'll give you a link. And then you can go through probably like Safari or whatever web browser you're using on your phone and do it that way. Why they don't have it linked better, I don't know. Because they like to make things difficult.
Things Huey, Louie, and Dewey. That's cute. That's cute. Thank you, Nanny Tam.
And oh, okay. So maybe that was because she's on an iPad. That's why. So yeah, Julie, maybe that's the.
Yeah.
There's brother Drew.
Hey, Drew. I know I was teasing Lindsay in the live the other night because I'm like, I made zucchini bread. Yeah. I actually ended up sending the whole loaf back home with Lindsay because she absolutely loved it. Oh, there's Building with Keith and Mickey. Hi, guys. Go emojis. Yes. Yes. Oh, for sure. I need to make goat emojis. Oh, where's my tablet? I need to make a list. Oh, I'm getting there. I gotta move all of
meetup events. Thank you, Xander, for sharing that out. Yeah, a lot of the info, guys, on meetups. So obviously, you know, we're part of doing the 10 killer meetup. So let me hide this a minute. I'm gonna throw these up really quick just to give you and this 10 killer meetup at Cherokee Landing State Park. The email, guys, is what's really important right now, is getting it out there so we can have numbers of who's coming, how many people are coming, that kind of stuff. Because the way the schedule it is there's a potluck on Friday, so be watching for some information coming out on all of our channel pages about a sign-up sheet. If you're coming on Friday and you want to bring something for the potluck, there'll be a sign-up sheet, a Google Doc for that. And then Saturday's a chili cook-off, and then Sunday we're doing a breakfast. So all the other meals you got to fend for yourself. There will be some beverages, but highly recommended to bring some too if you've got something specific. But
I'll be there, and I can guarantee you won't be hungry. Yeah. I will cook you something.
There's going to be a lot of food already, guys. What we've been planning and talking with the crew and the whole tribe of doing it. And then also, if you go to, which I'm sure they've, okay, yes, I didn't. Let me hide that one. Let me go back. I know they're sharing it out there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you guys
the
for
link
sharing.
For getting these awesome 10
We just got ours in this week. Woohoo!
So you can go and it's the link will take you to Gillum Farms, so don't get confused. You're gonna go to Gillum Farms page and go to their merch site, and then I think it's the first 3 items that are at the top are gonna be the 10 killer shirts.
So Critter Creek, Mickey over there said that he's got some. You flipped it. That's fine. Well, I tried to memorize it. I'm just bad with memorizing. He said that he's got some emojis that may work for me. Yay! Definitely. That would be so cool for sure. Hey, Charlene. Yes. So that's the first meetup, right?
Yes.
And then the second meetup is pull that, babe.
Hold on. Okay. Is that in the right?
No,
Yeah, that's
yes.
the right order.
Yep.
So then the second one that we're going to be attending, guys, is up in Missouri at the Palm de Terre State Park. It's going to be the second annual Ozark YouTube meetup, and that's hosted by Simply Jane Homestead and Steve at Backwoods Misfit,
Mhm.
and that's going to be May 10th to the 12th. The Missouri State Parks. If you Google this park, it'll come up, and then you can get reservations at the campground if you want to camp or see what other and that's gonna be a nice relaxed, kind of like 10 Killer is, but every meetup has its little different things. So we haven't been to this park yet. We went to this meetup last year. It was at a
That
different
was a
park.
lot of fun.
Great people, a great time. So if you can't make it all the way to Oklahoma for one reason or not, dates, the location, time, maybe you can get to Missouri. And then we're also, since we're on the meetup, the Arkansas River Valley Homesteading meetup at Blue Mountain Lake, the one being hosted by DD5 and
The West Side family.
we've named them the West Side, the full family.
I know.
At Waveland Park, and that's May 17th. And then if you go to recreation.gov, that is the Arkansas website for reservations at that campground. And that's going to be a really good time.
It is.
Make sure I can't remember if I think they made a Facebook page. Go to Drifter and Dreamers and check out their channel for a lot of big updates for that.
Yay.
So
awesome.
All right.
Throw that ticker up there for our email. Because
that one's been going.
That one's been going?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Sweetness. That way, because I really want those certificates out for everybody. Oh.
We almost missed it, but she had got it. Thank you so much, Julie.
Congratulations.
All right. So let me go.
I wish it would show me what she.
Well, down here in the YouTube one, it probably does, but she.
Oh, welcome to night. Yeah.
Came a knight.
I know. What do you call like a female version of a knight? I had trouble with that one. So like everyone's just a knight. Because in Game of Thrones, they had a female knight, right? Because what else would we call a knighter? A knight her? I don't know. So everyone's a knight. Yes.
There's the numbers that we're seeing
it's going to be a huge crowd.
It is going to be a very large event and be.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
He's going to say hi to everybody, guys. He's trying to tag, but he's on the phone, so we know how that works.
We are so, like, this bugs me, y'all. So you see my tile here. It's in focus. You see my tile here and the eggs, it's in focus. You can even read this little butter dish. But my face is not in focus. We have tried everything. If you have an idea about how to make that fixed, let me know. I mean, we're looking forward to when we get. I know it bothers me more than it bothers you.
Well, I gave you the answer to it, and
what? We don't have an answer.
We do.
When we get into the YouTube studio.
Yes. So, guys, we want to throw big prayers out for Sean at Let's Trade Paint, for him and Kelly both over there. Sean just got his first stint last night, so
keep him in your prayers.
Get some rest, brother, and James Hall. No, there's nobody gonna go hungry.
Yeah, no. No, not at all.
You need to get artwork to Lauren.
Oh yeah, for the stickers. I've got to start making lists, y'all, because my brain capacity is at a maximum level, and I'll just it goes away.
And once again, guys, if you're looking in there, Xander is sharing that events calendar showing a lot of the meetups and there's Gary over YouTube Police. What's up, brother?
There.
And I should have done a thing up on
a dame or a lady. Well, we already have a lady, but I could do a dame. But I can't change it now because it'll knock everybody out. Unless I do a dame and just create a new one.
You're making it way more complicated.
But I know. But it's royalty. You want it accurate, right? Nitress. Ooh, I like that. Huh.
Here we go. So it's looking like dame is a
dame. Okay. So maybe I can't like fix it, but I can make another one that's the exact
We
same.
might be able to edit it. Edit the title.
I might be able to edit the title. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. So if you send me an email, if you are a knight and you're a female, I'll just automatically put dame on your official royalty certificate. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I guess that you could consider it your own little filter because it blurs out things. But I've been getting sun. I can like see the sun, which we've been working outside during these sunny days, so we're definitely happy about that. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. I picked these up at a thrift shop. I think I paid like $1.99 for them.
She probably threw Daryl down and took over the chat.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you're not late, Glenda. You're in here. We're
you're
still
right on
talking, so
time.
you're doing great.
Yeah. I think I picked these up at a thrift shop because they had like this blue. Because clearly blue is, if you haven't all figured it out, it's one of my favorite colors. But yeah, they had that kind of blue in that 1089 FF blue that I love. So, Baron Count by Count, Earl, Marquise, Duke, Grand Duke. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I really tried to limit like that whole thing. Like the only thing we have left to add is Hand of the King. We'll throw to, not Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yes, the show.
Yes.
No, the show.
I know what you're talking about, and I can't think of it because you just wanted me to. So
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Yes.
We are good. What are the certificates? Well, I can show you. Let me present here real quick. Talk to them, baby, for a hot
All
minute.
right. Well, I see that Gary and Mary Junk to Gems came in, said, "Hey y'all, we didn't forget y'all. We're here, but we're eating, so we haven't been able to chat. Food is good. We like food. Thomas Bowen says to fix your field of focus, you need a higher f-stop on your lens.
Yeah. Oh shoot, it's not gonna let me
I'm
do it.
sure you know what that means.
Yeah, I do on the f-stops.
They were right there.
Sorry. Actually, I can't show you. I've got to save it as a PDF first. So the certificates are a downloadable certificate that let me at least pull one up for us so I can read it to you. Or how did we do that? Here.
You are so computer illiterate for making all of our videos.
I do fine. So their certificates, and they say certificate of crowning, hear ye, by royal decree, it has been declared that, and the one I'm reading is Brian Wilkerson, is a knight of the White Rock Nation. May you stay kind and brave and never stop believing in honor and virtue above all else. And just be a good human. And then it has our little seal on the side. And thank you for supporting our channel, Jason and Tara. Yeah. So, yeah, it won't show it, will it? How did you do that? I can't. I always got a good PDF.
Told you you're computer illiterate.
Yeah. So I send you this, and I actually have challenged people, and I haven't gotten any like submissions yet. I wanted you guys to like print these out. I know Lauren said she was going to work on something, but Lauren's got her hands full. Because I will print or I will post them on the community page of you with your certificate. Make it be fun if you want to like throw on a knight's garb or wear a knight's hat or be a lord or a lady, and print out your certificate. We'll put that on our community page for everybody to see. So yes, 1089 NFF. You know exactly what I mean, Mickey. That is my color. Yes. Hi there, Anime. And I know that I wouldn't have had to do the certificates, but I think they're cute. And I think it's just fun. I'm of very strong Scottish descent. And I love all of that, all of it, and so, yeah, I love it. So if I can have my own little nation, then I can award my own knighthoods and ladies and Earls and do I have Earls? Dames. I need to add dames. Oh yeah, it'll be fun. I love it. Anyway, carry on.
All day long, folks. Every day, all day. So we got a Philip Kreis from
Hello.
Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And
Mhm.
here is a Lorna H from New Zealand.
Wow. That is so awesome. Retired nurse and a Christian. Girlfriend, I love you already. Yeah, I know the time zone changes they're a struggle. And
Johnny
speaking
singing to us.
kings and queens and guillotines. Woo-hoo. Wouldn't that be funny if we milled the lumber for a guillotine? Oh gosh. Yeah, so with our digging in the
That
word,
won't
y'all.
happen
What is it?
if you went baking illiterate.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. That I can pull off. Hi Dee. Thank you. What was I saying? I was gonna say something. It was kind of important. What were we? I missed it. It's gone. I gotta get it when it's there. That's what happens to me. Yeah. So definitely print them out and send me a picture back with you guys with your certificates. I
Or
would
if you don't have a
love.
way to print it, just pull it up on your computer and then take your phone and hold it
Yeah.
and be like, hey.
Yeah, because
Um,
they're so yeah, you can Photoshop yourself in, I don't care. You can have fun with it, play around with it. It's meant to be a good time. It's meant to be fun. And I would love those submissions, and we will post each and every single one on the community page.
yeah.
Hi, Jill. How are ya? We are doing good. Busy, but fun, good. Fun, busy. Aw, Terry, you should. You should, for sure. No such thing as too many. All righty. Well, there's that squirrel. You are so right. It happens to me all the time. Literally, I think it comes with age. I'll walk out here to do something, and then I get here and I can't remember what it was that I was walking out here to do. Yeah. When you pulled up the white certificate, your face.
Yes. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. And
Yeah.
like when we do the studio and I can get better lighting that will kind of overpower the screen.
Yeah, pull up. Yeah, so that is true. I actually grew up thinking I had a very strong Irish. I knew Scottish because I'm Clan Campbell. And so I grew up thinking everyone got bagpipes at their funerals. Uh, I know. But I also thought that I had a very strong Irish. In fact, I have the brooch of Tara tattooed on the back of my neck. It's Irish. And come to find out, I have like no Irish. I was extremely, very, very strong on the Scottish, which I knew. And then I had a little bit of Sardinian and Iberian, which is Italian. So it made sense for that. And, but yeah, what did you do? You blocked us. What did you do? Oh, hit close. Oh, I know what you did. You did a screenshot grab. Yeah. And that I did find out was that there was a lot of the Campbells that moved to Ireland. And in fact, my fifth great grandfather on the Campbell side was actually born in Ireland. Even though he was of Scottish descent, he was born in Ireland. And I did have a lot of influence on my DNA from Scandinavian. So it's so interesting. So interesting. I ain't doing it on principle.
Can't have two Sir Pauls.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then, so let me pull this banner up a minute.
What did we call it?
Bloop.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Everyone's asking, so give them.
Yep. So we have just wrapped up our digging in the Word with digging into the book of Esther. And wow, oh wow. And basically I can describe it as before we did digging in the Word, I knew the book of Esther as being a book in the Bible. I knew maybe a little bit of stuff about it. I come out of that digging in the Word 10-week Bible study, and I like feel a kinship with Esther. Like I feel like I know her. It's odd and it's strange and it's awesome. And so we just finished that up. If y'all want to go back and do all the digging in the words and get caught up, that's wonderful. If you don't, you can jump in with us, because now we are getting ready to jump into the book of Ruth. And we all stream that live from Not for Nothing Homestead with Ginger. And I think Christine, she does it from Mrs. Christine, or
Yes,
Mrs.
Christine and Mrs. Gillen Farm.
Yep. And then I stream that from our Coffee Chat with the Chickens channel. And then Lisa streams from 9 Acres Family Farm. We go on every Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's a lot of fun. And we're evolving as we do it. And we're evolving as we go. But we're digging in, because that's kind of what we want to do. So, yes, Sherry, I am Scottish. Yes. In fact, 3 days ago, it was the anniversary of losing my Scottish Campbell grandma. And I was going to post it to my Facebook, share the memory or whatever. But, it popped up on my memories of, her graveside service where the bagpiper was there. And, the bagpiper, everything the bagpiper does has significance, including, how he turns and how he walks away. There's a whole thing with that, and it all has purpose and meaning. And it's touching. It really is, to be at a Scottish funeral. So yeah, very much so. Oh, Mike's in there for Sergeant Talks
Big
TV.
Mike in there. So guys, I want to
tell them about that, because you had a big week too.
So last Tuesday we did Big Mike from MT Homestead and I have joined together to create this Sergeant's Talk TV. So obviously you're seeing me in here, so it's not me chatting. So we know it's Big Mike. Maybe Terry hijacked his phone again, but I'm pretty sure it's Big Mike. And we're just talking vets, active duty, retired, families of vets, Gold Star, you name it. If they have a military affiliation, we want them to be involved. We're starting off, like this last week was about why we joined, and Mike and I both gave our reasoning and story of why we joined the military and what brought us to that point. And this come next week on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, we'll be going live again, and we're going to be talking about our boot camp experiences. And so we're starting off with just the two of us, kind of giving our history, background, and experiences in the military, trying to get any questions answered through the chat and the comments. And then eventually we are going to get to a point where we start like bringing up a guest and let them tell their story, whether it's us doing an interview or if they just want to come on and give their story of what their experience was. And it's not just for the vets themselves, because honestly, guys, the core of all veterans is the family that supports them, and allowing them to be in this, in the military and serve. It's totally different, and I think it's probably harder on the families than it is for the service member.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that channel evolving too, because
I need to make a banner that I can throw up.
I know with you, the resources that we've gone through, whether it's your disability rating, whether it's community outreach, whether it's a vet in need, all those things that we've been together for. I'm looking forward to that evolving with the channel, because these are two men who, if they don't know the resource, they know somebody who does. Whether you're struggling, whether you just need to talk, whether you just need the camaraderie. And those are things that, even as close as Jason and I are, there's certain things that he can talk to another vet about that I just don't know. And so if you're looking for that outlet, I'm really proud of the guys. I support them.
We're having a blast with it. I mean, Mike and I have talked about it, and we're just super excited to do it, because we know the effect that it has on us personally, even for our own selfish reasons, but then to let others, get that same benefit. So, the current debate at Forest Homestead, Idaho is pizza or tacos.
Oh, I'm going to go with pizza. I'm going to go with pizza because I do make an amazing pizza crust.
If you're a Campbell, you're very good at making soup, though.
I am an act. Oh, yeah, I'll go into that too because this really is kind of super cool. I will go with the pizza because you can make multiple different kind of pizzas. I love making my chicken bacon ranch. I love making my deluxe. I love making pizza. Love pizza, but I love tacos too. So, being a Campbell, you better be good at making soup. Yes, I actually am good at making soup. And what's really, really funny is back home in Ohio, the boys, Jake worked at a turkey farm, a really big turkey farm back there. And it was actually started by a gentleman who married a Rocky as well. And so I had both lineages to the biggest turkey turkey manufacturer and soup manufacturer, because that's Archbold, Ohio, which is where Campbell Soups is. And actually our son worked there for a while. And so it was just kind of like this running joke, but yeah. And there was another one. So Luke John said that he is part of Clan Campbell too. Welcome, family. That is so cool. I have not even done any YouTubing right yet. Like, we have been working so hard, and we've actually talked to so many of our close friends because we've had to apologize and say, I am so sorry. We are so far behind on your videos. We are so far behind on YouTube because we literally, and if you've seen our last couple coffee chats, they're like 2 days ago, we looked haggard. we were just like, we have been working so hard from time we get up to time we go to bed that we are so far behind on YouTube videos. So we're kind of keeping those in our registry of things we want to go back and watch for sure.
You're welcome, Mickey. We're glad that it's doing its job already. And
hi, Anchored Homestead. Where at in Ohio? Where are you from in Ohio?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Yes.
Basic training boot camp, the truth.
Thank you, Mike.
The non-recruiter version.
Yes. Yeah, and definitely let if you have got a family member that, even if they're not on YouTube, if they're struggling with anything, reach out to these guys. They're a huge resource, and if they can't help, they have the resources to actually get the help, because we all know sometimes that number that you call just doesn't give you what you need.
No, we'll have to look into that.
They have.
Okay.
For homesteaders or for veterans? Donna's a Scottish lady. I think I did know that. Well, she's probably talking about veterans because they're retired vets as well.
So, we need to call and get with them anyways.
Yes, for sure. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we tried that. We either have one of two options. We can either turn the ring light off, but then we have down lighting, and down lighting's not very flattering. I don't know. I turn it off. No, you turn it down.
Yes.
Well, hey there, Mama V. How you doing, sweetheart? Love you and miss you dearly. We can't wait for you to come to visit.
Right 81 Camaro has it done. See, Mexican taco pizza. Everybody wins.
Score. Nice. That works. Absolutely.
All right.
Let's turn to food. We always know it turns to food here. I mean, come on. Yeah, it's I don't know. I guess food is my love language. Clearly, you got Big Booty Jody down here, and he ain't suffering either. So I don't know. It just like 2 hours outside of Columbus. So okay, all right. I think it took us about 5 hours.
They did say for veterans. All right, we're gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, we will, because that could affect us big time.
That is an understatement.
Yes. It is. It is hard to work full time, and restarting the coffee chat with the chickens, and plus doing everything here on the White Rock Homestead website or YouTube channel. There's that whole buffer zone of getting acclimated to doing multiple things, as well as trying to make up for lost time for when we were on the west side. And yeah, I think we're working harder now than when we were. But it's a more satisfying exhaustion, if that makes sense. Yeah.
And I'm glad to see Ginger is in here. So, guys, we are part of Homestead Hangout. We hadn't even talked about that yet, but it's getting to that time. We're down to 5 minutes that you guys should have, hopefully, because I don't know where this last hour went, but you should have started your night at 5 o'clock over at Gillum Farms with Johnny and Christine.
There's JB.
And
Hi,
then
JB.
it jumps up to us here at White Rock Homestead. And then from us, you're going to go over and see Ginger and Joey and the occasional pop-up from Maggie Moo at Not For Nothing Homestead. And when you're done at Not For Nothing Homestead, you're going to go ahead and bump over and see Dale and Nana over at 9 Acre Family Farms and play some Kahoot. And that is our Homestead Hangout lineup, guys. And we love and look forward to every Thursday night being able to sit here and interact with all of you. We're loving getting the questions in. I think we're kind of
pop hers up. Yeah. If one of the mods can drop that link one more time for.
Well, right here is
the Sergeant Talk.
Mike just did. So Sergeant's Talk TV.
Okay.
If you scroll up Anchored Homestead and there, scroll up in the comments. They should have the link there, but it's Sergeant's Talk TV, and look for that icon when you're looking for it.
Yeah, right there.
There was a gnat trying to get me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
You can go in there and click that link, guys. And right now we are, and that's something that Mike and I had talked about, was right now it is only lives. But if we run into a chance or an opportunity to interview another, veteran or somebody that wants to, give their story, a family member that really wants to get it out, but they don't, maybe they don't have the means or availability to come up on a live, then we will start doing some recorded videos as kind of an interview or a story or whatever, and get those put out too. But right now it's just going to be lives. And
don't you think that as you and Mike, like, kind of like with digging in the word, like it kind of evolves and the needs of the people start to become evident. And so you kind of automatically, just organically kind of go towards that direction. So I can't wait to see where you guys take that channel for sure.
Yeah, we're both excited. I mean, we get on the phone to talk about it and we're thinking, hey, I've got a real quick question, and then an hour goes by and we're like, we probably should have been doing something more productive. But honestly, guys, there is nothing more important to me than a conversation with another vet, another brother or sister, and you never know when they need to talk, because that 22 deal is real and it is very, very sad. And if all it takes, and guys, I'll let you know, even on here, is I have purposely not changed my phone number since I got my very first phone in 2002. It was 2001, 2002 that I got my first cell phone, and I have purposely, and I still have Marines that will call me and contact me on that phone number, and I will not. I can change carriers, I can do everything. I will not till they put me in the ground. I will not have a different phone number for that reason.
And he always answers his Marines every single time. So,
yeah.
I admire him for that.
So, but we appreciate you guys. And
wow, 1 minute left.
Yeah. Woo-hoo! We love that you're here. We are loving your support and your interaction.
Yes.
With us, even on both channels. And it's just awesome.
We love you guys.
Thank you. You guys are.
We're just tired.
You're making. Yeah. You're making this a whole lot gooder for us, in every way possible. So
yeah, for sure.
Guys, go. I know the link has been dropped already. Go to Not For Nothing Homestead. Go ahead, pull it up, hit the little potty break, and get over there. Y'all. And love rate them with the blue hearts over at Not For Nothing Homestead, y'all. All right, go.
See you next week.
kept still coming. Go on, guys. Go on. Get on out of here. Go on. Get